Hello, my name is Iknur. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Turkey and living in Istanbul. And I have participated in a lot of different youth exchanges and training courses, as well as like in the field of capacity building in the field of youth. I'm really happy to say that I have participated in a lot of different key action ones under the Erasmus Plus program, and especially to the youth exchanges and the training courses when I was still a university student. And how many times did I participate? I think I stopped counting, but I could say that more than like the 10 times approximately. And what motivated me to participate is more about discovering the different cultures and finding my own identity. At the same time, trying to interact with other people from other countries. And I believe that like the diversity is really huge potential to discover with the program. That's why it was quite big motivation for you. And my general expectations were more about the topics of the project, because like seeing a country is a big advantage for the Turkish people, especially with really geographical differences. But beside the country, I believe that with the old people in the different thematics, like especially with the discrimination, with the inclusion topics, that I was really motivated to gain more about the new perspectives and also exchange of the diversity that we have in Turkey and learn more about the European values and the common values. What I felt when first I started with the hate speech project, it was a youth exchange in Poland, and since then what I realized that it was quite motivating and exciting to learn something new and also express yourself, because like while you are presenting also your country, there are more individual aspects that you can bring on the topics and atmospheres, and it was really one of the main reasons that I participated, and I gained the same context as well with other people by learning something about their language, their way of cultures, their lifestyles. It was quite main gaining points from the program. And definitely yes, because I was studying international relations, and thanks to the Erasmus Plus programs, that instead of reading all the contents about the international relations, I was there to participate and to see at the spot and reflect them in my exams, in the courses, and it was really practice for me to say in front of my classmates together with my professors. With my closer environment, after I started to take more part in the youth exchanges and the training courses, what I realized that I would like to spread this information that I'm gaining through. And within that way, we have established one university club. And with this university club, that we were making a lot of different workshops about the soft skills, about the empathy, about the communication, and how to create such social responsibility projects in the light of the diversity and inclusion that the projects influenced us. Did I discover something about myself? Many things that I discovered, especially about my identity, because Turkey is a huge country, and more or less I was grow up in the west part of the Turkey. But on the other side, I have learned more about how cultural identity is affecting our way of thinking, our way of acting, and after that, I think the biggest gains and the competences I gained was the intercultural expression and awareness, not just for my identity, but also for the others, to tolerantly accepting the cultures. For personal development, after we have established the university club, I really see that taking initiative and entrepreneurship skills of others, of mine especially, was really raising, and I was able to spread the idea of Erasmus Plus with other young people around me. Thanks to the Erasmus Plus program, what I discovered, especially after my participation to the capacity building in the field of youth projects, that we have travel to the overseas, like we have traveled to the Kyrgyzstan and the Indonesia, and those kind of realities were quite different, but more or less how the people turn their cultures into the practices was quite like big professional development for me, because the diplomacy and all the soft powers that we have learned at school was quite integrated with the real life, with the other organization, with other young people. So this was biggest professional development aspect, to think out of the box and to see the cultures. For the Erasmus Plus program, it definitely helped me to increase my competences with the way that I was employed now in a civil society organization. And thanks to all these past experiences, I could proudly and happily say that I definitely increased my communication skills, and I discovered like a lot of different actions are quite led by the young people for the young people. That's why it was the biggest I think the treasure that I have gained through the projects, and now it is what I'm doing. Basically, I'm reflecting it for the young people. And this was one of the good part that I would like to say. I have like the different youth passes after the projects that I participated, and how I used them was the first, I was trying to use them to show my professors at the faculty. Like as my major was political science and international relations, I was showing them these are all the different paths. Also for the personal discovery and the professional discovery are quite important. And after I show my youth pass certificates, I saw that also it creates some awareness for my classmates. And within that way, also we started to promote more youth initiatives, also the program in Turkey, because it is not really visible in the way that we would like to multiply the effect more and more. But with the youth press certificates, also it started to become a diploma in a non-formal education, that all people were eager to learn more and prove more that they are learning by doing, and they are learning by the interaction, they are learning by the diversity around them. I would recommend Erasmus Plus program for everyone, definitely, because it is a big adventure that affect your learning, that affect your identity, that affect all the way that you're thinking out of the box. Everybody should join.